Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good one. Well, it's been a bit of a wet one. I've been housebound unfortunately, but not to worry, it's looking a little bit better next week. Firstly, huge apologies for Sunday. I got invited to a barbecue and it's the first time I've been invited to or had a social engagement since lockdown. So how long's that now been now? I think it's been about 12 weeks. So sorry for the late notice. Sorry if you were looking forward to that. I do apologise, but yeah, it's looking. We had a good time. It was a vegan barbecue actually. It's the first time I've sort of been to one of them. So yeah, I was really impressed actually. I had one of those. I can't. What's it called? Something burger. But yeah, you wouldn't have known it wasn't meat. So I think, like I say, in the future, that's going to be something to think about for everyone, isn't it? So I hope you had a good week. Let me know whereabouts you are in the chat and where you're dialing in from. Got a good quiz for you this week. Excuse me. Definitely got a chocolate question for you there, Bev. And Bev won tonight, the earliest arrival, and she got some comments in. So that's the. I don't know if that's going to be the tiebreaker. Anyway, Martin, hope barbecue tonight. Yeah, it's really good. It was really small, but there's just the three of us, but and the family. So that was pretty cool. But Danny O'Shea, hi Danny, good to see you again. Ready for another? So Danny, Kim, and Sally, ready for a great quiz. Hope you got a drink in hand and. Are enjoying your Wednesday. Hope you're not as housebound as I was because I'm not a big fan of going out in the rain. Steve Ward's from Stony Stratford in Milton Keynes, all set. Annette, hi Annette, good to see you again from Annette and Dave Warrington. Grace Burnett from Hull, hi, how are you? Good to see you. I think you were logged in on Facebook and YouTube, so that's pretty cool. Phil Smith, he's got a picture of a snooker table there. Obviously, I don't know if you're a avid snooker player from Paynton in Devon. He says, why do you need to apologise for going to barbecue? I think we've all done the same. Yeah, no, I was trying to get back in time, but would have been one big rush. So I took the decision, I'm afraid, to just say I'm not going to be back in time for that. Carol Shook, hi from Redditch. Hi, guys. Hope you are well. So what have we got this week for you? I've tried to get a question in for everybody. So it's trivia, as always, entertainment, science, nature, and history, and finishing off with blockbusters. I think most of you have played before. I'm not sure, but if not, then it's just simple. All you need is a pen and paper. Steve says, have I had my hair cut yet? I haven't. I'm sort of tempted just to let it go completely feral for the first time because I don't need to be at my primary job for quite some time where I need to be quite smart, so I might just let it go completely feral. Stella Maris, hello from Derby. Stella, Tina, Cara, and Zoe. Hi guys. Alice, hello Alice. Alice and Richie from Cheshire. This time with my dad Graham, so hoping for a better score. Is Graham playing along with you, or are you playing against each other? So hope you have a good one anyway. Debbie, hi Debbie, haven't seen you in a while, or haven't been in the chat anyway. Debbie Taylor and Phil from Salford. Annette says, raise back, yay, good. Phil Smith says, yes, I do play snooker. I haven't been recently because of all this pandemic. Yeah, I've read something like snooker players have to practice for about 6-7 hours a day, but we used to watch it loads when I was younger with my brother. But yeah, I haven't watched it in ages, but apparently it's huge in China, isn't it, snooker? But yeah, don't go for a Bojo hairstyle. No, I'm not gonna. I don't think it would suit me, to be honest. My brother says, hi, Bicho, quiz on the iPad, Brighton versus Liverpool on the TV. Have a good one. Hi, Cho. Hope you had a good day. Jay Flint, hey up, John. It's been a while. Good to see you again. Hi, Jay. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm going to try and get a haircut like yours or a hair like yours, I think. So we'll just see how it grows out. I've got such thick hair, it never really grows out very well. Craig Caller, Craig and Lisa from the Isle of Wight. Hi, guys. Hope you are decent. Caroline Hush got a new photo up there rather than in a vet's uniform on the sofa in drizzly Somerset. Debbie Taylor says that should have been John, not Hun. Yeah, we're not there yet. I know I haven't been on your screens for a while, so yeah, good. Right, let's crack on. It's getting on for about 10 past. We'll hopefully finish just after 9, as usual. So round 1 is the trivia round. Pens and papers at the ready, and we will start with the first question. So here we go. First question coming up. Question 1, what is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series? I don't know if there's any Harry Potter fans out there. I never read the books. I only watched about the first 3 of the films and then I got a bit bored. It went on for too long. And when I was younger, you know, it was kids that were really interested in Harry Potter, and now they're all adults, aren't they? You see them on YouTube talking about it. What is the fourth book in the Harry Potter series? Question number 2. Which decorative style was popular in the 1920s and 30s? You see quite a lot of these buildings around. It was a huge movement. Some people are really into it. I don't know if any of you guys are. Question number 2. Which decorative style was popular in the 1920s and 30s? Grace says she loves Harry Potter. I've never really got into it. It's quite not really my bag. Question number 3. What number is found in reference to their varieties on all Heinz products? So it's on the front of the label. I don't know if you might have your dinner out at the moment and got some tomato ketchup there, so that'll be an open goal for you. What number is found in reference to their varieties on Heinz products? Question number 4. Which art movement was Salvador Dali associated? Question number 4. Which art movement was Salvador Dali associated with? Question number 5. The name of which Chinese dish means odds and ends? It's a food and drink. There's a few food and drink ones in here. It's a bit of a mishmash. Probably work that out. There's a few things it could be. Question number 5. The name of which Chinese dish means odds and ends? Question number 6. What is the capital of Barbados called? Flights are starting up a bit more frequently now, aren't they? Question number 6. What is the capital of Barbados called? Paul, a friend of mine, was supposed to be flying to Spain this weekend and they just changed the airport on him. Supposed to be flying out of Southend and now it's out of Luton. So, but he got there. I'm not sure, he might be watching in Spain. I wouldn't. Question number 7. What is London's largest park called? Brian Philbrook says hi. Hi, Brian. Hope you're well, mate. I think it's the first time I've seen you. Question number 7. What is London's largest park? Question number 8. What banned substance was included in the ingredients of Coca-Cola until 1903? Question number 8. What banned substance was included in the ingredients of Coca-Cola until 1903? Interesting story about how it all started. There was a pharmacist that invented it and a salesman came round and the pharmacist needed money and he $20,000 I think it was at the time. It was all he had, bet everything. Doing all right now, eh? Question number 9. What language do the locals speak in Bogota? Question number 9. What language do the locals speak in Bogota? Question number 10. Which car company produced the model Octavia? Or the Octavia, I don't know exactly how that's pronounced. It's a pretty good car, actually. Quite often used as a taxi, isn't it? Although, do you ever see a Prius now and not think it's an Uber? Question number 10. Which car company produced the model Octavia? Literally in London, every third car is a Prius. Question number 11. What other vegetable accompanies potatoes to make Lyonnaise potatoes? Question number 11. What other vegetable accompanies potatoes to make Lyonnaise potatoes? I'm probably not saying that very well. Caroline's going to be making me some soda bread soon. I'm looking forward to that. Question number 12. Which US state would you be in if you were in Chicago? Question number 12. Which US state would you be in if you were in Chicago? One coming up for you next, Bev. Here we go. Question number 13. Where was milk chocolate invented? Again, if you don't know that, you could probably have a guess, or an educated guess. But Bev's going to get that no problem. Why do you not eat chocolate anymore? Too much of it? Question 13. Where was milk chocolate invented? Question 14. Where is British currency coined? It's the name of the place that it's coined. Very few coins around these days. Have you got many coins? I don't. Hardly have any cash. Everything's contactless now, isn't it? Question 14. Where is British currency coined? I only found out last week that the limit had gone up to £45. Because there's no limit on Apple Pay. And question 15, finally, which island was awarded the George Cross in 1942? Bev says she was on a diet, so she gave up chocolate. Fair enough. It's funny how when you give things up after about a week, you don't miss them. Question 15, which island was awarded the George Cross in 1942? Excuse me. So, right, to recap, question number 1. What is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series called? Question number 2. Which decorative style was popular in the 1920s and 1930s? Question 3. What number is found in reference to their varieties on Heinz products? Question 4. With what art movement did Salvador Dali was he associated? Question number 5. The name of which Chinese dish means odds and ends? Question 6. What is the capital of Barbados called? Question 7. What is London's largest park? Question 8. Which banned substance was included in the ingredients of Coca-Cola until 1903? Question 9. What language do the locals speak in Bogota? Question 10. Which car company produced the model Octavia? Question 11. Which other vegetable accompanies potatoes to make Lyonnaise potatoes? Question 12. Which US state would you be in if you were in Chicago? Question 13. Where was milk chocolate invented? Question 14, where is British currency coined? And finally, question 15, which island was awarded the George Cross in 1942? Good. I hope that wasn't too bad. I know everyone's been saying it's been getting harder every week. I tried to balance that out a little bit. That should be okay for most people. Let me know when we get to the break after the second round. Good. So second round is entertainment. So that's a little bit of everything, a little bit of music, a little bit of TV, a little bit of film and stuff like that, rather than having a specific music thing, because music's actually really hard to write for, because I don't know anything about music, so I don't know if it's a hard question or an easy question, but some of you are really good at music. I'm afraid I'm absolutely terrible. I don't even listen to the lyrics of music. It's just a noise to me. Right, so here we go. Round number 2, entertainment. Let me just tee it up. So question number 1, name the brand slogan, once you pop, you can't stop. This is my niece's favourite. And once she pops, you certainly can't stop them. It's hard to say no when she wants more. Name the brand slogan, once you pop, you can't stop. Question number 2, what is the name of the police officer always trying to catch out Top Cat? Don't really see that on TV anymore, do you? Question number 2. What is the name of the police officer always trying to catch out Top Cat? I remember it when I was younger. Question number 3. Which group had a hit with Parklife? It was a huge hit, this one, wasn't it? So I don't know anything about music, I know a little bit. Question 3. Which group had a big hit with Parklife? Question number 4. What nationality is the jockey Frankie Dettori? Most people know him as a jockey, but what's his nationality? Jane Osborne says, hi John from Sale. Cheshire missed the first round. Hi Jane, hope you are good. Question 5. Who caused a scandal in 2004 after claiming to have had an affair with David Beckham? I don't know, do you think it was true or not? Possibly. He was batting a bit below his average though, wasn't he? Question number 5. Who caused a scandal in 2004 after claiming to have had an affair with David Beckham? I was surprised by that. Question 6. Which 2002 song features the line, "Gonna burn this goddamn house right down"? Question number 6. Which 2002 song features the line, "Gonna burn this goddamn house right down"? Excuse me, for some reason I've got a gammy throat. I haven't got coronavirus, don't worry. Question 7. The Royal Opera House in London is home to which brand of arts other than opera? Again, you probably have an educated guess at that, even if you didn't know. Question number 7. The Royal Opera House in London is home to which branch of the arts other than opera? Question 8. The Mysterons were the sworn enemy of who? Nigel's probably going to get that. Question number 8. The Mysterons were the sworn enemy of who? Question number 9. What colour cap is worn by an English cricketer capped for his country? Question number 9. What colour cap is worn by an English cricketer capped for his country? It's going to be an easy one for my bro. Question number 10. Which club stadium has the largest capacity in Europe? Again, easy one for my bro there. Question 10. Which club stadium has the largest capacity in Europe? Question 11. Which annual race is 4 miles and 374 yards long? Don't think it was on this year. Question number 11. Which annual race is 4 miles and 374 yards long? Question number 12. What is Bilbo Baggins better known as? Question number 12. What is Bilbo Baggins better known as? Question number 13. Which of the following TV double act is the shortest? Is it Ant or Deck? So you got 50-50 there. Do you remember them on Biker Grove? I can't believe how successful they've been, but they are good. Question 13. Which of the following TV double act is the shortest? Is it Ant or Deck? Question 14. Which TV show that ran from 1974 to 1984 featured the character Arthur Fonzarelli? Question number 14. Which TV show that ran from 1974 to 1984 featured the character Arthur Fonzarelli? Question number 15. Which sport has the most umpires per player? Question number 15. Which sport has the most umpires per player? It's quite a well-known sport. It's not too obscure if you're struggling. Cool. So question 1 was name the brand slogan, once you pop, you can't stop. Question 2, what is the name of the police officer always trying to catch out Top Cat? Question 3, which group has a big hit with Parklife? Question number 4, what nationality is the jockey Frankie Dettori? Question 5, who caused a scandal in 2004 after claiming to have had an affair with David Beckham? Question 6, which 2002 song features the line "Gonna burn this goddamn house right down"? Question 7, the Royal Opera House in London is home to which branch of the arts other than opera? Question 8, the Misterons were the sworn enemy of who? Question 9, what colour cap is worn by an English cricketer, cap for his country? Question 10, which club stadium has the largest capacity in Europe? Question 11, which annual race is 4 miles and 374 yards long? Question 12, what is Bilbo Baggins better known as? Question 13, which of the following TV double act is the shortest? Is it Ant or Deck? Question 14, which TV show that ran from 1974 to 1984 featured the character Arthur Fonzarelli? And question number 15, which sport has the most umpires per player? Good, right, so I'll just let you finalise your answers very briefly there, and we'll go back and give you the answers to the questions. Round 2, question 14, love that programme. Yeah, I did as well, actually. It was really good. It's really good, Bev said there. Cool, right, let's give you the answers to round number 1 and 2. We'll take a short break, let you recharge your glasses and go and do whatever it is you need to do briefly, and then we'll go with round 3 and 4. So here's round number 1 coming up. So what is the 4th book in the Harry Potter series called? That is Goblet of Fire. Question number 2, which decorative style was popular in the 1920s and 1930s? That was Art Deco. You see a lot of buildings, the Art Deco style, and it's also sort of furniture and stuff like that, isn't it? Question 3, what number is found in the reference to their varieties on Heinz products? It's 57 varieties. I think they've got more than 57 now, but that was what it was. Question 4, with what art movement was Salvador Dali associated? It was Surrealism. Question 5, the name of which Chinese dish means odds and ends? It's chop suey. Question 6, what is the capital of Barbados called? That's Bridgetown. Question 7, what is London's largest park? That's Hyde Park. Some of you might put Regent's Park, but Hyde Park's the largest one. Don't know if any of you have been to Winter Wonderland in Christmas. It's pretty vast. Question 8: what banned substance was included in the ingredients of Coca-Cola until 1903? That was cocaine. That's what made it so addictive and sort of pepped you up. Question 9: what language do the locals speak in Bogota? It's Spanish. Probably could have had a guess at that. Question 10: which car company produces the model Octavia? That is Skoda. Question 11: what other vegetables accompanies potatoes to make Lyonnaise potatoes? That's onions. I think it's got cream and stuff in it. Question 12: which US state would you be in if you're in Chicago? That's Illinois. Question 13: where was milk chocolate invented? Again, probably had a guess at this. It was in Switzerland. Question 14: where is the British currency coined? That's the Royal Mint. And question 15: which island was awarded the George Cross in 1942? That was Malta, for helping the Allied forces, and it was a staging post for a pretty important turning point in the war when they managed to get the fuel through using the flotilla. So yeah, pretty important island to the Allied forces. Good. So round number 2. Let's give you that. So entertainment. So name the brand slogan. Once you pop, you can't stop. This is one of my niece's favourite foods. It is Pringles, of course. So once you pop, you can't stop. Question 2: what is the name of the police officer that was always trying to catch out Top Cat, and he never seemed to manage, did he? It was Officer Dibble. Question 13: which group had a big hit with Parklife? That was Blur. Question 4: what nationality is the jockey Frankie Dettori? He's Italian. You probably could have guessed from his surname if you didn't know. Question 5: who caused a scandal in 2004 after claiming to have had an affair with David Beckham? That was Rebecca Lewis. Question 6: which 2002 song features the line "Gonna burn this goddamn house right down"? That was Murder on the Dance Floor. I can't say it without singing it how she sings it. Question 7: the Royal Opera House in London is home to which branch of the arts other than opera? That is ballet. Question 8: the Mysterons were the sworn enemy of who? Probably Nigel got this. It was Captain Scarlet. It's quite a tricky one actually if you haven't watched it. Question 9: what colour cap is worn by an English cricketer who's capped for his country? It's blue, the navy blue cap. Question number 10: which club stadium has the largest capacity in Europe? That's Barcelona, the Nou Camp. 99,354 people. Quite incredible. But certainly none in there at the moment. I don't know if my brother showed me a football match at the moment with no crowd, and they put in the crowd noise. It's really strange. And if you switch it off, it just looks like you're watching a Sunday League game. Question 11: which annual race is 4 miles and 374 yards long? That's the boat race between Oxford and Cambridge. Question 12: what is Bilbo Baggins better known as? The Hobbit. Unfortunately, the actor that played him died, I think it was last week. But yeah, he was a great film. Question 13: which of the following TV double act is the shortest? Is it Ant or Dec? It's Dec by quite some considerable margin. Question 14: which TV show that ran from 1974 to 1984 featured the character Arthur Fonzarelli? That was Happy Days. He was called the Fonz. I remember that in my youth. And question 15: which sport has the most umpires per player? Not sure. You could have had a guess at this. That is tennis. Cool. So I hope that was okay for you. Pop your answers up in the chat, and I'll let you know how you're all going. Let's have a look. Dave Robinson says 7 is Richmond. To what? 7. What is London's largest park? I would say central London. I go, yeah, could be. I'm going to stick with Hyde Park. Yeah, okay, you could have that. Well, that's questionable. If you've got Richmond, then we'll go with that. Cool. So, what does Nigel say? He said, I played the Mr. On when Captain Scarlet. The play came to my theatre. I was two lights that moved around stage when the side said, this is the voice of the Mr. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Martin Jenkins got 14. Grace got 18 there. Bev Page 1, you have let me down. You got 1 wrong, 29. Which one did you get wrong there? Danny O'Shea's got 20. Craig Caller has got 20 as well. Cara's got 18. Nigel's got 23. I thought people would be scoring a little bit better than this. I thought it wasn't too bad. Martin Jenkins got 26. Cindy Fearson's got 23. So apologies if you're finding it a little bit tricky, but it seems just about right, doesn't it? Stephen Ward, hi, how are you doing? Got 23 out of 30. Annette's got 27. Hi, Andy. 21. Annette McFadden's got 20. Frank has got 29 out of 30 as well. So it's neck and neck between the holidays and the thing. There's Paul. Paul's coming all the way in from Spain. He's got 24. Hi Paul, hope you managed to get away in time, because I know he's got his flight moved. So we had a great ride yesterday. Actually, Phil Smith got 19. Let's have a look. Bev says round 2, question 11, thought the Grand National. Mel Kinkhead, hi Mel, haven't seen you here before. 19. Debbie Taylor, hi Debbie. Phil and Debbie got 25. Somerset Quizzers got 28. Alice has got 25 out of 30. Hope your dad helped you out there a little bit, Alice, but not looking too bad, is it? That's all the answers. But yeah, what have I watched on Netflix this week? 13 Reasons Why. It's actually quite good. Got to be honest, and Paul said he didn't go in the end. Oh, that's a shame. All got cancelled. We'll have to go for a ride then, won't we? Cool. Karen Marie got 18. There was me thinking, Paul, that you were having a nice beer on the Costa del Sol. Unfortunately, not. All a bit of a risk, I guess, or unsure about what's going on with flights, because nobody really knows what's happening with flights at the moment. And certainly all my friends at EasyJet pretty worried about their job at the moment, because they're shutting Stansted. They're shutting Stansted, Southend and Luton. Bev says, my brainy dad said the Grand National is approximately 100 yards longer than the boat race. Good old dad there. What else we got? Carol has got 20. Well done, Carol. And Jane Osborne has got 10 out of 15. So I'm not sure which round that was in. Right, so we'll just leave it another couple of minutes and then we'll get on to round number 3. But so far everyone seems to be doing really good, and neck and neck between Bev and Frank as always. But I don't know, are you going, I don't think that we're doing pub quizzes in the pub. There'd be too many people, wouldn't it, at the moment? So it'd be interesting to see how they manage that. But most of the ones that I drove past when I came back from Surrey last week didn't seem to be open. So I think everyone's sort of waiting to see, aren't they? Right, that's enough of that. Let's do round number 3, and then it'll be done for another week. Incidentally, as always, massive thanks to my brother for all this kit. I always get that wrong. ce8limited.co.uk. He's had a couple of really good, great demos for some big companies this week. So starting to take off, definitely. So really, really pleased about that. Right, here we go. Round number 3 coming up, which is, I've forgotten myself, science, nature and history. So hopefully Caroline Hurst, there'll be a few questions in here for you that aren't Beatrix Potter related, because I know what a fan you are. Right, round number 3, here we go. Coley is a member of which family of fish? Question number 1, Coley is a member of which family of fish? Question number 2, what is the coloured part of the eye better known as? AZ said, hi John, hi, I'm not sure if your Auntie Shanazi's playing tonight, but if she is, hello. Question number 2, what is the coloured part of the eye better known as? Nigel Howlett says, a bit worried about the theatre business as well, yeah, because they haven't really been bailed out, have they, the arts? Most other countries have got some funding to them, but yeah, the arts seem to be suffering, although they have pledged some money, haven't they? But who knows? Question number 3, in Italy, if you were served a pesce martello, what would you be about to eat? Question number 3, in Italy, if you were served pesce martello, what would you be about to eat? Again, you could probably work that out if you know a little bit of Italian or Spanish. Question number 4, in which country is the Dalai Lama's palace? Love the Dalai Lama. He's got such a cheeky face, hasn't he? Question number 4. In which country is the Dalai Lama's palace? Question number 5. The name of which Central American country means the saviour in English? Question number 5. The name of which Central American country means the saviour in English? Again, you probably worked this out. AZ says, Auntie Shanazi is working tonight. I hope she's doing well. Question 6. Who ordered the bombing of Dresden during the Second World War? I think it was one of the biggest single casualties apart from Hiroshima and Nagasaki. About 40 to 50,000 people died in one night. Who ordered the bombing of Dresden during the Second World War? It was actually because of this they weren't awarded a war medal after. They were so embarrassed about what had happened, but they were posthumously awarded a war medal. Question number 7. What is the male sex hormone called? Question number 7. What is the male sex hormone called? Question number 8. Of what is ethylene glycol the main ingredient? Question number 8. Of what is ethylene glycol the main ingredient? Highly toxic to animals. So Caroline knows this one. I think they give them, did I see on Supervet they give them alcohol, don't they? If they've ingested ethylene glycol. Question number 9. What colour is the Australian swan? That's one for you, Bev Page. What colour is the Australian Bev Page swan? I knew there was a question in here that's going to make me laugh. Question 9. What colour is the Australian swan? Question number 10. What city was destroyed by Little Boy? Question number 10. What city was destroyed by Little Boy? Caroline's just confirmed it is vodka IV if animals ingest ethylene glycol. I thought it was. I remember seeing it on Supervet. Caroline was actually on Supervet. FYI. Question 11. Which is the world's tallest grass? Question number 11. Which is the world's tallest grass? Question number 12. What constant related the diameter of a circle to its circumference? Sorry, I got a bit tongue-tied there. What constant related to the diameter of a circle to its circumference? There's a bit of a tongue twister that, but you'll know it if you know it. Question number 13. Where is the world's largest art gallery? I don't know if art galleries have opened back up. I'm not really a huge aficionado. Question 13. Where is the world's largest art gallery? Question number 14. In what country is Taipei? Question number 14. In what country is Taipei? Question number 14. In which country is Taipei? Question 15. Which European country has a name that literally means lower hands? Question number 15. Which European country has a name that literally means lower hands? Cool. So, Coley is a member of which family of fish? Question number 1. 2. What is the coloured part of the eye better known as? Question 3. In Italy, if you were served pesce martello, what would you be about to eat? Question 4. In which country is the Dalai Lama's palace? Question 5. The name of which Central American country means the saviour in English? Question 6. Who ordered the bombing of Dresden during the Second World War? Question 7. What is the male sex hormone called? Question number 8. Of what is ethylene glycol the main ingredient? Question 9. What colour is the Australian swan or Bevpage swan? Question 10. Which city was destroyed by Little Boy? Question 11. Which is the world's tallest grass? Question 12. What constant related to the diameter of the circle is to its circumference? I can't say that properly, but you know what I mean. Question 13. Where is the world's largest art gallery? Question 14. In which country is Taipei? And question 15. Which European country has a name that literally means lower hands? Amazing. Right, let's move on to blockbusters, which will finish us off for another week. So pens and papers at the ready, here we go. What O is an animal that feeds on both plants and animals? Question number 1. What O is an animal that feeds on both plants and animals? Question 2. What B is a slang for sandwich? Question 2. What B is slang for sandwich? Those of you up north is a little bit more relevant. We don't really say it down here. Question 2. What B is a slang for sandwich? Question 3. What D is a bowler hat and a horse race? Question 3. What D is a bowler hat and a horse race? Question number 4. What T is a bird and a country? Question number 4. What T is a bird and a country? Question 5. What K are the young of ferrets, beavers and rabbits called? Question number 5. What K are the young of ferrets, beavers and rabbits called? Question number 6. What SP is England's highest peak? Question number 6. What SP is England's highest peak? Question number 7. What does the letter C stand for in the abbreviation YMCA? Hands up if you've sung that at karaoke. Question number 7. What does the letter C stand for in the abbreviation YMCA? Question number 8. What R is the Sunday nearest November the 11th? Question number 8. What R is the Sunday nearest November the 11th? Bev said she used to work for the organisation and YMCA. Question 9. What LPO is a major musical ensemble? Question number 9. What LPO is a major musical ensemble? Question number 10. What B comes before cup, fingers, and fly? Question number 10. What B comes before cup, fingers, and fly? Question number 11. What W goes before base, arch, and clamp? Question number 11. What W goes before base, arch, and clamp? Question number 12. What L comes before book, jam, and cab? Question number 12. What L comes before book, jam, and cabin? Question number 13. What U was a German submarine? Caused devastation to the Allied fleet. Question 13. What U was a German submarine? They used to hunt together, called wolf packs. What U was a German submarine? Question 14. What F is a military stronghold? Question 14. What F is a military stronghold? And finally, question 15. What B comes before post, spread, and time? Question 15, what B comes before post, spread and time? Cool. So what O is the animal that feeds on both plants and animals? Question number 1. Question 2, what B is slang for sandwich? Question 3, what D is a bowler hat and a horse race? Question 4, what T is a bird and a country? Question 5, what K are the young of ferrets, beavers and rabbits called? Question 6, what SP is England's highest peak? Question 7, what does the letter C stand for in the abbreviation YMCA? Bev, page 1, says she used to work for these guys. Question 8, what R is the Sunday nearest November the 11th? Question 9, what LPO is a major musical ensemble? Question 10, what B comes before cup, fingers and fly? Question 11, what W goes before base, arch and clamp? Question 12, what L comes before book, jam and cabin? Question 13, what U was a German submarine? Question 14, what F is a military stronghold? And question 15, what B comes before post, spread and time? Right, that is it. So I will go back and give you the answers to round 3 and 4. So pens and papers at the ready to mark. Here we go with round number 3. So Coley is a member of which family of fish? It's the cod. So a lot of the time in fish and chip shops now, if you ask for cod and chips, you're actually getting Coley and chips because of the, I think it's been overfished cod. Question 2, what is the coloured part of the eye better known as? It's the iris. Probably a lot of you put cornea, but it's actually the iris. Question 3, in Italy, if you were served pesce martello, what would you be about to eat? And it's a shark. Question 4, in which country is the Dalai Lama's palace? It's in Tibet. Question 5, the name of which Central American country means the saviour in English? And that is El Salvador. Question 6, who ordered the bombing of Dresden during the Second World War? That was Bomber Harris. Yeah, it's, like I say, highly embarrassed about it, what it actually entailed. But if you've ever been up to London, go and have a look at the Bomber Command Memorial in Green Park. It's really cool. Question 7, what is the male sex hormone called? It's testosterone. Question 8, what is ethylene glycol, the main ingredients? It's antifreeze. Question 9, what colour is the Australian Bev Page Swan? That's black. Question 10, what city was destroyed by Little Boy? That was Hiroshima. Question 11, that was the name of the bomb, a nuclear bomb from the Enola Gay. Question 11, which is the world's tallest grass? That is bamboo. Question number 12, what constant related to the diameter blah blah blah? That's pi. I used to be able to reel it off. It's 3.141592654. I don't know why I remembered that, but I did for maths. Question 13, where is the world's largest art gallery? It's the Louvre in Paris. Question 14, in which country is Taipei? That's Taiwan. Question 15, which European country has a name that literally means lower lands? That is the Netherlands. Cool. Right, moving swiftly on to round number 4, the blockbuster round. What O is an animal that feeds on both plants and animals? That is an omnivore. Question 2, what B is slang for sandwich? It's a butty. It's more a slang up north, but a lot of people have bacon butties, don't they? Question 3, what D is a bowler hat and a horse race? It's a derby. I don't know about the bowler hat. Question 4, what T is a bird and a country? That's turkey. You like for Christmas, don't you? I'm not a huge fan, but it is nice at Christmas. I wouldn't have it normally. Question 5, what K are the young of ferrets, beavers and rabbits called? That's kittens. If they put cat in there, it would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Question 6, what SP is England's highest peak? That's Scafell Pike, 978 metres. I haven't been up there, but I'd probably like to go up on my bike at some point. Question 7, what does the letter C stand for in the abbreviation YMCA? It's Christian. I stayed in one of those when we went on a rugby tour in Australia, Sydney. It was really nice, actually. It's like a hotel. Question 8, what R is the Sunday nearest November the 11th? That's Remembrance Sunday. Of course. Question 9, what LPO is a major musical ensemble? That's the London Philharmonic Orchestra. Question 10, what B comes before cup, fingers and fly? It's butter, so buttercup, butterfingers and butterfly. What W goes before base, arch and clamp? That's wheel, so wheel base, wheel arch and wheel clamp. Question 12, what L comes for book, jam and cabin? It's log, so log book, log jam and log cabin. Question 13, what U was a German submarine? That was a U-boat, undersea boat. Question 14, what F is a military stronghold? So it's a fortress. And finally, for this Wednesday evening, what B comes before post, spread, and time? It is bed. So if you've got kids, bedtime's hopefully not too fraught with problems. So as always, pop up your answer. I'll try and get your I'll probably try and pop up your answers, as many as I can. Frank says Bev is actually red when she's angry. Yeah, do you guys know each other? You do tell me, but I've forgotten whether you do actually know each other. So looking good for Sunday. I'll ride earlier in the afternoon, so we should be quizzing on Sunday. All I will say is not August. I'm going to be away a lot with work. I'm doing the Enduro World Series, and we are also going to Verbier to film there. So probably things will have slowed down a bit in August, but certainly throughout July it will be good. So Paul McConnell's got 52 out of 60. Well, Paul, that's a good score from Team Essex there. It should have been Team Spain this week, but hey ho. Shelley Thorne's got 48. There we go. Bev didn't let you down. Final round in the last 2 marks. So 59 out of 60. That's brilliant. Phil got total 32.60. Alice says, what was the answer to round 3, question 4? Let me have a look for you. Round 3, question 4 was Dalai Lama's palace was in Tibet. Cool. Grace Burnett has got 31. There we go. I won't be leaving you for sure, but it will probably be a lot more sporadic just because I'm going to be away quite a lot, which is good news. But hey ho, I will try and keep doing as much as I can, but I know it's difficult because things will tail off. Danny O'Shea's got 43 out of 60. Cindy Frierson's got 44. That's the best yet. Nice one. Andy's got 49. Well done, mate. Nigel Howlett 48 with my mum and dad's help. Well, I hope the theatre business does pick up for you. I don't know quite how they're going to do it with socially distanced in a theatre, because part of the joy of it is there's loads of people there, isn't it? We got Annette's got 46. Well done, Annette. Frank Halliday 59 out of 60. So basically, you guys tied again. I should do a tie break for you guys. Martin Jenkins 54. Well done. Danny O'Shea. My mum wants to know what job you do. I'm actually a pilot by trade, but not at the moment. Unfortunately, I do a lot of pilot training, and that's just ground to an absolute halt. But I also help film a friend's YouTube channel, so that's sort of the other job that I'm doing. So yeah, cool. Who ordered the bombing? That was Bomber Harris. Let's have a look. Angela Laycott's 46. Thanks to Emma, our new secret weapon. Cool. Phil needs a bit more help from Debbie there. Karen Marie's got 39 out of 60. Annette's got 54. One on Annette. Caroline, 45. Yes, that's your best. Well done, Caroline. I'm really looking forward to having some soda bread and washing the car together. That'll be really, really good fun. Annette Marie Thorne's got 42. Jane Osborne's got 30 out of 45. Another great quiz. I think you just missed the beginning, didn't you? So that's decent. Karen Wood, well done. 44 out of 60. The Wards have got 38 out of 60. Well done, guys. Great quiz yet again. Somerset Quizzes, 56. Well done, guys. Bev Page 1, thanks again for doing the quizzes. Really enjoy them. Wednesday and Sunday, my favourite days of the week. Have a good week. Hopefully see you Sunday. It's really kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Really enjoy having you here. So Alice has got 48 out of 60. Best yet. Some thanks to Dad. Well done, Dad. Dad's always good for that. Cat Smith put Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra. I guess you could have that. That's okay. I was looking for London, but Liverpool will do as well. Jay says, Duffo this week, too embarrassed to submit our score. Hey, as long as you enjoyed it and had a good time, Jay, it's great to see you back. That you got a really happy face in your just down here. I always get it wrong. Down there, you've got a really happy face. Thanks again, John. Another great quiz. Stay safe. Look forward to meeting someday for a beer and a chat. Yeah, definitely, Frank. That'd be really cool to do that at some point. We'll try and tee that up. Right, guys. Thanks ever so much, as always, for popping by and spending an hour with me and together. I'll see you on Sunday for another quiz. In the meantime, I said pre-recording the quiz. Yeah, I could do that. I'll probably do something like that. But then. But it's part of the fun, I think, is interacting with all you guys. I know there's only about 10% of the people that watch it that actually come and say hello. But yeah, maybe I'll pre-record something and I'll try and log in wherever I am so I can actually chat. So I don't think I'll be able, we might have the equipment there, but it might just be too much of a faff. AZ says, thanks for brightening up a rainy evening. Not a problem at all, AZ. And I hope to say hello to Auntie Shanazi for me. I look forward to her coming in again. Right, brilliant. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday evening. I'll see you all on Sunday. And in the meantime, I hope you stay safe and your families, or you get to see all your families. Brilliant. Have a good one. See you Sunday.